Hey there, welcome to thebowlacademy.org. I'm Lincoln, and today let's talk about FMCI, Former Merger 2, and Tattoo Chef. Before we dive into exactly what happened today, let me just give you the rundown. If you're a shareholder of FMCI, Former Merger 2, you absolutely need to cast your vote to extend the deadline if you want to see this merger go through. The deadline to complete the merger is currently September 30th, and the FMCI team needs more time to complete the merger in early October. So they're asking us to vote for the extension to extend the deadline until October 31st. If you're a shareholder of FMCI and you don't vote to extend the deadline, then we may not reach that 65% threshold that we need to extend the deadline from September 30th to October 31st. So you need to vote for the extension and for the adjournment. If you haven't voted yet, you need to call your broker or call the former merger team's phone number that they've given us to get help on voting. You need to call this number or email the team to help you vote. You have until before September 30th to cast your vote to extend the deadline, but I strongly urge you to cast your vote today or tomorrow. Get it done as soon as possible. If you don't vote, the team may not have enough votes to extend the deadline to complete the merger and the deal will fall apart. We currently have 61% of the necessary 65% of favorable votes to extend the deadline for which the team must complete the merger. So if you need help casting your vote, just call this number, 800-662-5200. Call that number. If you need help, call that number, or you can email this address. It's all on the screen and in the description below, so you can email them or you can call them. If you need help, get the help you need today or tomorrow to complete your vote. Okay, now let's talk about what happened this morning in the meeting. So this morning at 8 a.m., the former merger team held a special meeting of shareholders to vote on whether to extend the deadline for which FMCI and Tattoo Chef have to complete their merger. The current deadline to complete the merger is September 30th of 2020, but the FMCI team has asked for more time. In the special meeting this morning, the vote to extend the deadline was not taken. Instead, the FMCI team decided to postpone the vote to September 30th, that's next Wednesday. So next Wednesday is our last chance to extend the deadline for which the team has to complete the merger. Otherwise, the deal will fall apart. So if you haven't voted yet, you have to vote. So why wasn't the vote taken? The vote wasn't taken because 4% of outstanding shareholders have not voted to reach the necessary 65% that we need to extend the deadline. So there's a 4% gap between where we are now at 61% and the 65% that we need to extend the deadline. If you are a shareholder on or before August 24th, 2020, you have the right to vote to extend this deadline. And if you haven't voted yet, you can stop watching this video right now and go vote. You have all the information you need to go vote. Call for help or email the team and they will help you cast your vote. We need everyone to vote. So as I've alluded to, there's been misinformation around how this vote works. There's many parties of ideas out there about what happens if you don't vote. The fact is, if you don't vote, then we may not reach the 65% that we need. So in a previous video, I suggested that if you don't vote, the management team will vote for you, but that is not true. The reason I told you that is because my brokerage told me that if you don't vote, the management team will vote as they recommend. And the reason I believed that is because I thought that it was coming through from the management team and coming through my brokerage and to me. So I apologize for sharing that misleading information. Next time, I will make sure to double check with investor relations to make sure that what the brokerage is telling me is completely true. So again, I apologize if that misled you, but now we have the correct information, and that is that every shareholder needs to cast their vote. We need to reach 65%. We're short 4%. So the vote to extend the deadline has been postponed to September 30th, next Wednesday. So cast your vote today or tomorrow, get it done as soon as possible so that we can get this extension in so that the team can have the 4 more weeks that they need to complete the merger in early October as they have promised. So again, I trust the FMCI team. If they said they're going to complete the merger in early October, I believe them, and I believe that that is the first 2 weeks of October, because what else would that mean? So I have voted for the extension, I have voted for the adjournment, and I have shown you exactly how to do that if you are a Robinhood user, because Robinhood is my brokerage. If you're not a Robinhood user and Robinhood is not your broker, then you need to call your own broker and let them know you want to cast your vote for the FMCI extension vote. And if they can't help you, call the FMCI team or email them and get the help you need to cast your vote. Every vote matters. So I've broken the record here, right? The point is, you need to vote if you haven't voted yet. Vote today or vote tomorrow, but don't wait until it's too late. Get your vote in. If this vote does not go through next Wednesday, the deal may in fact fall apart, because that's the last day the team has to complete the merger. We all know that Tattoo Chef is a fundamentally great company with a great mission, and we all want to participate in the appreciation of the value of that company, right? So we need to vote and get this extension. And if that doesn't happen, we may all lose a lot of money. I like to grow my money, right? I don't like to lose my money, but if we don't vote, we will be losing money come September 30th. We need to save our own butts. We need to give the team more time to complete this merger. If you thought what happened this morning was scary when the stock went down over 36% at 9:30 a.m., the very moment that the stock market opened up this morning, if you thought that was scary, then you better brace yourself for what might happen next Wednesday if we don't get this vote in to extend the deadline. The good news is that people believe in this company. People believe in Tattoo Chef. So even though the stock went down as low as 36% today, it's back up to about $20 per share, which is far higher than the baseline $10 per share that we started at. So there's a silver lining. People believe in this company. People want to see this vote go through. 99% of voters who have voted for the extension. And no shareholders have redeemed their money from the trust fund because of this meeting, because of this extension vote. So people are holding in. People want to see this merger go through. So if you are a shareholder, it is your duty to cast your vote as soon as possible. So thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like the video below, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know the next time we publish a new video, and comment below what your thoughts are on all of these happenings. And most importantly, if you haven't voted, go vote. Just do it. And if you want to help the channel grow and get more access to me and get priority access to request videos that you want to see next and stay up to date with urgent news about the markets, then you can join our Patreon community at patreon.boacademy.org for as little as $12 per month. And of course, you will get some merch such as a mug or a sticker, and you will become eligible for our monthly $200 giveaway. Right? Every month we'll give $200 away to one of our patrons, and you can do whatever you want with it. So join us over at patreon.boacademy.org. The link is below in the description of this video. So I'm Lincoln with boacademy.org. Thank you again, and have a great day.